Alright, so this is how you back this thing up. No, I just ran over my foot.
He ran it over his foot.
2, 3, go.
Oh, God.
I thought you were going to land on me.
No, I was trying not to land on you. Strike a pose. Hold up. There it is. That's how we were meant to land, like that.
Can I do your intro?
Trust me, I want a new intro.
Hello.
Hey guys, we had how long in San Francisco?
A week?
It felt like a week, but it was only 3 days. We wanted to give you an idea of some things you could do with maybe just a few days in San Fran. Some do's and some don'ts, or maybes, if you have a few days in the city.
Let's get into it.
Enjoy the episode.
Enjoy the episode. What to do in San Fran? Some window shopping.
A place for Torin. Toy Story, Paxton Gate. It was a recommendation of a friend. Although I wouldn't say toys, more collectibles for the eccentric.
Sort of creepy, but it was cool. Ooh, is this real?
I think it is. Oh, yeah.
Turkey foot.
Turkey foot. It looks like a turtle, but it's kind of decayed on the inside. Taxidermied mice, stuffed them full of things like cotton or whatever. It certainly had different things.
And there was a dead bunny in it.
It was a preserved bunny. It's amazing how well preserved it is. The fur and everything. I was a little worried about showing you the rabbit at first because I know how much you like rabbits.
Look at snake.
Yeah, snake, pigs, baby raccoon.
So those are all real.
Yep. They all just died probably one way or another, and then they were preserved. It's a very similar thing, actually, in a strange way that they do to pickles.
Alright, let's go. I really wanted the rabbit.
You don't want a preserved rabbit. Not quite the same. Paxton Gate, do, a don't, or a maybe?
Maybe?
I'd say Paxton Gate, a maybe.
Ferry building and marketplace.
They took an old ferry building and converted it into a bunch of shops. It's kind of like they did with the Chelsea Market in New York City. Food places, they had restaurants, places to buy stuff. What did that say?
Torin shop. Snickerdoodle. I didn't know a snickerdoodle.
Might have some.
Those gummies. Just found a nice treat place for a lot of gifts for friends. Miette Patisserie.
They had lots of gummies.
Look at all these gummies. Terminal Marketplace? It's a definite do, because there's something there for everybody.
Yeah, do for gummies. Visit some museums. We're going to Ripley's.
Ripley's Believe It or Not. So everything you see, you have to decide, do I believe it's real or not? That was one of my favorite museums here in San Francisco when I was a kid. Go, 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 go. Crazy rainy today. There it is.
Ripley's Believe It or Not.
Freaky eyes.
No, he has 3 legs.
T-Rex made out of recycled materials. You and I were both pretty excited about going to this place. You'd been reading a book about it, right?
Yeah, I really like the book.
So we thought it was a perfect place. What'd you think about it, though?
Creepy, like very creepy.
There are some things that are pretty unique. This tallest man,
That wasn't creepy.
you know, those sculptures, of course, made out of corks. It's made all out of wine corks. This is a little creepy. Your reactions show it. This was probably the coolest thing there. Where you had trouble even stepping into it because you didn't know what would happen.
Hey, how deep you are?
This is amazing. Remember you looked down and it felt like it went on forever? This was probably my most memorable thing. After this thing was about when it turned and started to get super weird. Really noisy in here. Remember how loud it was?
Wooden pegs were inserted.
That's what I was scared about. Ugh, that.
And that. And that. And what about this guy?
I was like scared I was gonna come to life.
Ripley's is a little bit creepy, even for adults, let alone kids. So we're gonna move on, find a happy place. So then we just decided to run as quick as we could out of there, but we had to run the gauntlet of some pretty freaky stuff. The Ripley's, believe it or not.
That's a maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a maybe. And if you have young children, probably not. We're going to the Academy of Sciences.
Oh yeah, the aquarium. Yeah. One of my favorite things. California Academy of Science.
That is so cool, look at that.
Guess that's real.
I think it is real T-Rex. It reminded me a bit of the Natural History Museum in New York.
It looks so cool, I wanted to swim in there.
I bet it'd be really nice to be in. And this looks like it would be the best water to snorkel in ever.
This is Dory. I wonder if there's Nemo.
That's a pretty one. Hey, Dory. Yeah, this was probably one of the best places to go for kids.
There's a mouse.
It's crazy. Jellyfish were pretty. Whoa. Sea nettle. Those touch your skin. It's not death, but it's pretty close to death.
Like a tunnel with smoke in it, like the Amazon. I really like going in it.
Torin, where are you? The thing about this place that I thought was really neat is they did a great job of education.
Huge!
It wasn't just about showing stuff, but it was about teaching stuff.
3 buses!
Yeah, this was definitely a winner.
This is a must-do in San Francisco.
That's where you got your shower.
The thing right here. Tour the city.
There's a couple ways to tour the city. Feels like we're in Melbourne all of a sudden, doesn't it? Yeah, Melbourne always had that San Francisco vibe. San Francisco has that Melbourne vibe. We walked around a bit and you can discover cool things like this. Walking is one option.
Yeah, but it's very tiring.
It's quite a mural. That makes Melbourne look small.
San Francisco cable car.
What are we about to try to do?
Go in a cable car.
I'm pretty excited about this. That's a lesson.
That a barn.
Just came loose. Now you know why we think for sir. Let's get a cable car, shall we?
You catch it right across the street at that kiosk right there.
Thank you, Daryl. Bye, guys. Daryl's awesome.
He owns the place.
See you tomorrow?
Yeah.
But this is the way that we really wanted to tour the city. Get that wave going. Were you excited about the cable car? I know me and Oma were. Quick. It ended up being so cool to do it at night. He gave us a big discount because he's like, oh, you're only going 4 blocks. And that was really cool.
And I like hanging out of there.
That's the best way. You ready?
I was afraid you would drop your camera.
I was a little afraid too. This is so cool. It was so much fun. This is pretty amazing.
It's awesome!
I wasn't even watching for the trolley come the other direction. I think it almost took my camera.
All right,
No, thank you so much. That was awesome.
This way.
It was definitely a short ride. It was certainly worth the experience. It was so much fun, we had to do it again. It was the best 4 blocks ever, I'd say. I think it was about $7 per person. They gave us $5 back, but we really only paid about $2 per person. So pretty.
Even though it was cold, I really liked it.
Would you recommend to people that they do the cable car?
Yes, of course.
I think cable car in San Francisco is an absolute must. But there was one more way that we toured the city. What are we going to do? It's something pretty unique. You excited? Should be fun.
I'm excited.
It's gonna be 2 hours driving around. So that's our ride. What do you think? It's a little 3-wheeled go-kart.
It's actually called go-car.
So they're like a 3-wheeled motorcycle scooter. 2 wheels in front, 1 in back.
Go-car tour. People must like this.
Do you remember who recommended go-kart to us?
Jesse, Abby.
We're gonna see if this lives up to their recommendation.
Better be good, Jesse.
Better be good.
We hold 150 on the credit card. Like if we hit somebody else's car or property.
Why do I have to?
It's not gonna show. show. It's not gonna show. It's not gonna show.
That's gonna be us. Pretty mean looking. You pay for a certain amount of time, and then they give you a tour that should take about 2 hours. You're on your own to sort of manage your time.
Have fun!
Ready for this, bud? It's got a GPS system that as you pass certain landmarks, it tells you about
Going to
them.
be taking a left onto Grant Street. Please be aware that you cannot turn left on a red light.
Pretty neat. Apparently, it was one of the first GPS-driven tours. Couldn't go that fast. The cars always wanted to pass you. There was this sense that cars didn't like you being on the road. But it was a neat way to see the city.
And stretching for the next half mile is Fort Mason, as well as Pier 33, where
I was sort of scared.
Yeah, I think they definitely draw attention. You felt the big cars as you were open.
There's lots of big cars.
Okay, so far, what are your thoughts of the go-kart? What do you
Awesome.
think? Awesome. It's pretty silly. It's fun.
You get to see cool stuff.
All right, let's go.
So this is how you back this thing up. No, not until I straight over my foot.
He ran it over his foot. Let's run.
turn
Place
right.
that absolutely must go when you're in San Francisco.
Golden Gate Bridge.
I've been on the Golden Gate Bridge many times, but I've never been in this park. It's really pretty here.
Yeah, cool.
So this park, which leads up to the bridge, it's all around it, and it's known as the Presidio. You're gonna get a quick view of the Golden Gate.
But it matters.
You finally see the Golden Gate Bridge. What do you think? Does it look
Way bigger.
Huge.
Goldilocks named it, and Little Red Riding Hood painted it.
Yo, look at the boy and the bridge. Short but sweet, Golden Gate. There she is. I don't think you could drive these cars on it. They didn't go fast enough. There, ready? The go-kart tours?
Dude, I agree.
I'm gonna give it a maybe. You wanna do something a bit silly? Go-kart tour. The long ride home.
Didn't feel long for me.
Yeah, it was enjoyable. We got to come down a lot of hills.
When I got back, I said, phew.
Make sure you leave us a comment below
And hit that subscribe button.
and the like button. All of those things really help us out. I know we keep saying it, but it does. It'll be great to chat with you, and it really helps us out.
See you guys later.
See you guys next time.
That was fun.
I'm pretty excited about this.
I was like pretty excited.
Excuse me. The bar.